Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly. Yeah, that's right. He's back in the studio today.
He's here.
And this is just Real Estate Jerky Daily. We appreciate you being here. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't do this.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, yesterday I'm on the plane sitting there. The slowest boarding process I've ever seen in my entire life. Everybody gets on, and then they make an announcement. Oh, by the way, we don't have room for anybody's rollerboards anymore, so you're going to have to go back out of the plane and check them at the gate. So about 35 people roll back out. Okay, then we're sitting there. Everybody gets on their seats to get the buckled up, all that stuff. I'll tell this really quickly.
That's okay.
And then
keep going.
Tim, about 5 minutes go by, and the pilot says, "Well, we initially tried to start the left engine." It wouldn't start the first time. So we started the right engine. It started right up. And then the left engine started right now. And it seems to be okay. So we'll be pushing back in just a moment. Okay.
Whatever. So did you guys have to get off that plane?
No, we actually flew it.
And the engines worked then.
There was only one loud bump, like bang. And then we seemed to be fine.
Yeah.
Nothing on fire, didn't die.
That's good, because there's nothing worse than wanting to, dying in an airplane.
Yeah, with no parachutes.
Yeah, well, you only jump out of it with if you were planning on it with parachutes.
What did my grandpa used to say? And Patrick Wallace, bird shit and idiots are the only things that fall out of the sky.
Yeah, well, I don't know how my son, I swore I'd never jump out of a perfectly good plane.
Yeah.
So
did he talk you into it?
hell no.
Okay.
No.
But he does. He did.
Well, he did. And,
Yeah.
and then last thing he hit was a tree, and that was pretty much it.
George.
Well, no, the wind blowed them in the wrong direction, right?
Yeah,
and so blowed them.
So you got a lot of banners over here, I see.
I actually had max I could yesterday.
Really?
50 banners. Yeah. Because
wow.
I talked about, what did I talk about yesterday? I talked about, what did I talk about yesterday? It was about the reverse mortgage for purchases that only 2,000 were done last year, which it's huge for the silver tsunami that's coming 62 and older, that you should be getting. If you're buying the next house as a downsize, only have to put down 60 to 65% instead of paying cash for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Keep that 35 to 40% for yourself for additional money, because you're going to go through money faster than you think you are.
Oh.
And then what else? I talked about how I left this one in there. Where'd it go? Here it is. 6 ways to avoid becoming real estate agent roadkill in 2024.
Like that.
And I said, all right, just remove the word real estate agent, and it's anybody in sales.
Yeah, roadkill.
And I went through all the different things, and Alvina was like, that was really good information.
Oh, good.
She didn't sound like that. That's just me, trying to sound like her.
No, she's got a great voice.
Yes, she does. She's a really nice person.
Yeah.
All right. So what I didn't talk about yesterday was inventory, weekly housing inventory, like my little star there. So I remember where the beginnings are.
Yeah.
So inventory went from, this is nationwide, 506,414 to 503,233.
Oh.
So inventory is not going up. It's going down.
That's called shrinkage.
Yeah. Same week last year at the same time, same thing happened. It went from 472,852 to 466,300.
I recall that. Not the exact numbers, but I do recall that it did drop.
And if you look at what happened in 2015, we normally had 938,453. They didn't tell me what they went down to or went up, but that's what our normal stuff is. This week, I didn't go over it last week, but yesterday, Tuesday, today is Case Shiller FHFA JOLTS report, which you love. Tomorrow is mortgage applications, ADP employment report, Treasury, Fed meeting, and the Fed meeting, what they're going to do, what they're saying, because it's a Fed meeting from today until tomorrow, and then they talk about it tomorrow.
What they're going to do, what they're going to do
come
about
for
the
you.
Feds and you.
Bag boy.
Bag boy.
That commercial for Wendy's.
Yeah.
Thursday, initial jobless claims and ISM manufacturing. Friday, your favorite report, BLS report.
Yeah.
Right next to the JOLTS report.
Bureau of Labor Services.
Yeah. Bureau of Labor Statistics. Close enough. Home buyers, they're getting a little relief since October of 23 to now. On average, they can buy their $3,000 monthly budget has now gained $4,000 in purchasing power. $40,000. What did I say? 4,000, 30,000. I'm going to stop.
That would be a little tiny bit.
All right. So home buyers, if you're a 3,000 month budget for your payment, you now gained $40,000 in a purchase price
because of
the drop in interest rates since October of last year.
Very cool.
Which,
that's
good,
that's
but
the difference between one street where it's crap and the other street where it's better,
or almost 2 streets over.
Yeah. where you're told you got a buffer.
It's a different way to come in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
All right. Case-Shiller, which is they talk, U.S. home prices. And I didn't realize they're 2 months behind. I was like, where's December? No, we're only in November.
Did they take all of December off?
No, they just haven't got the numbers out.
Oh,
so home prices hit a new high in November, according to Case-Shiller. The 20 city housing price index rose 0.1% in November compared to the previous month. However, home prices in the 20 major U.S. metro markets were up 5.4% in the last 12 months. That's pretty big.
That 0.1% that broke the ceiling of all ceilings.
So here, if you want to look at cities,
make that bigger.
It is bigger. You just got small eyes.
Oh.
So if you look, Atlanta's up 5.9%, Boston's up 7.1%, Charlotte 7%. I'm not going to go through. I can't believe Chicago's up 7% with all the issues there.
Well, maybe
Dallas only went up 1.7%. You know why? It's hot and humid. They found out in Texas and the tax situation.
And San Francisco's only up 2% because it's such a shithole these days.
Well, did you hear about Oakland, Kaiser? They told their employees to stay in for lunch because somebody got mugged. Got robbed the other day on the street.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, unauthorized withdrawal from them.
Exactly.
Las Vegas is only up 2.1%.
Does that say San Diego up 8%?
San Diego's up 8%. Yes, wow. That's what it does. It actually doesn't say it. You can read it. It doesn't talk to me if you're having.
Okay, welcome back, Mike Kelly. You were gone today.
If you have these issues, you might want to talk to a psychologist. Think these things are.
I did and scared the hell out of them.
All right, and what else do I have? FHFA, the Federal Housing Finance Administration Agency, finance agency, showed that home prices rose 0.3% in November, and then we're up 6.6% year over year.
So when you say financing, people who are financing stuff,
Federal Housing and Finance Agency, FHFA. They're the ones who talk about this stuff. So they're looking at those numbers. So both of them are like saying we're up. We'll just average them at 6%. We're up 6% year over year nationwide.
Wow.
California's up higher than that.
Yeah.
Because if you see San Diego's up 8, you got San Francisco only up 2. That's because nobody wants to be there, and they're still going up. What does that tell you? Somebody wants to be there. All right. So the JOLTS report, your job openings and labor turnover summary is 9.26 million, 9.026 million, which is an increase in the first time in the last 3 months. The number of job openings has little change from 9 million, but it went up. So it went up, Yeah. This measure is down from a series of high back in March of 2022.
Wow. 22.
Yeah. So March of 22, we hit 12 million. Job openings increased in professional and business services by 239,000, but decreased in wholesale trade. Those are all those wholesalers trying to sell those homes.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And the ones on Instagram.
Yeah. The number and rate of hires were little changed at 5.6 million and 3.6%. Basically, that's kind of like the unemployment rate, but it's not. The number of hires decreased in healthcare and social assistance. I was shocked about their decreasing in healthcare. They need more people in healthcare, but increase in state and local government. There's the problem.
That is a huge problem.
Yeah. You don't want the government to be the biggest employer. Then you have a problem.
Yeah. You're not raising any money.
Right. Prime example, the difference between public and private sector when it comes to something. I had somebody look at something for us for Rotary, which is normally like $3 a piece. And they're like, we need 4,000 at $7 a piece. Why don't we go shop this thing before we just spend 28 grand when we only have 14,000 to spend?
Yeah, exactly.
We look at, hey, well, how can we get it cheaper? They look at it's not my money. I don't really care. Oh, I didn't mean to say that, but
they don't care.
All right. Which I was shocked. UPS is cutting 12,000 jobs.
Why?
Because the outlook for 2024 is not that good for them.
Yeah. And Amazon, whether you call them the devil or not, they got that shipping thing figured out.
And now with the pharmacy,
yeah,
they can get your drugs there.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait till he did the good stuff. All right,
under the counter, not OTC.
Yeah. The consumer confidence climbs to a 3-year high as inflation slows and economy keeps growing.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, it went from 108 number to 114.8. So what did I say? We spent a lot of money during Christmas and everybody thinks it's great. Our eventually numbers are going to go up. The bond today, we're down 8 basis points, which doesn't mean that, I'm sorry, 2 basis points.
Doesn't mean much.
10 years down 2 basis points. You think I just started this today?
Yeah.
And the bond MBS is down 8%, which is not a major issue compared to the numbers that came out in the last couple of days. Long time. I mean, so if you look at this, they're going, you know what? I don't really believe all this. I don't know. Or they're just thinking, I don't know what to do with all this. So
it's topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
And I don't know who, but Apartment Lease released its January rental report, and its rents fell 0.3%.
They fell.
Yeah. Down 1%. Yeah. 1% year over year. That would just tell you they have more places coming as rentals because people can't afford to own. So they go to rentals.
Right.
But I guess we just overbuilt them for now.
Well, you know, driving through back to the,
I thought it was going to be a song.
No, airport. It's amazing how many apartments are going up along that corridor going out towards the airport. I mean, a huge
Where are we talking about?
In Colorado.
Okay, well, you might
so
want to
nationwide.
That.
So no, you know, everybody knows what I mean.
No, we're not in your head, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
Tell me about it.
That's a weird place to be.
Yeah. All right. So HUD just awarded more than $3 billion in homelessness aid. At least they called it the proper term. Yeah. So they announced Monday that it will distribute $3.16 billion in homeless aid to communities across the country through its continuum of care program.
You know what would be interesting?
No.
Is to really have a watchdog and watch that money and see where it actually goes. Because you hear and read about this stuff to help battle homelessness, and you don't see much of a difference. So you know there's a lot of flack.
Right. Well, we ran into that just today when they're talking about the two organizations for mortgage brokers, which is NAM, National Association of Mortgage. We should be mortgage brokers, and they changed them mortgage professional when the downturn happened. I'm like, go back to brokers.
Yeah.
And AIM.
Okay.
And the difference is AIM is taking in all this money, but they don't have a board. The board is the 3 top people, and they control their pay. They control everything, where NAM has an actual, a board that you put into place, and they oversee everything. And so there's a big push that why are these people running this AIM? It was a great cause and everything else. So someone needs to come in and fix it, because they just created a couple more entities that people are putting money in, and these people are making a ton of money, like 400 grand here and 200 grand here and another 100 and something here.
And those guys over there are still homeless.
It had nothing to do with homelessness. This has to do with our mortgage broker.
Yeah.
Whatever you call that. That's all I really have today. I mean, it was a lot, but
it's a lot to swallow.
That's what she said. I apologize for that.
Oh, I lobbed that up for you.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
As I talked about yesterday, there's 12,000 Americans turning 65 every day in 2024. What's a comment? Any bets that Amazon gets into the legal weed product sales? That's what I was talking about when I said the good stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Of course they will.
Of course.
They should have already. Once it's legal federally, then they'll get into it.
Yeah. Because
if it ever will.
Right now, they've only got a few states where it's legal. They could probably sell it. And then they got to figure out.
There's a lot of states that it's legal in to sell it.
But it's not all of them.
No, but I'm just saying there's a lot of them. But it's still a federal offense until they fix it.
So you can't federally deposit. But, like Colorado did. They opened up a Colorado state bank that has, Colorado insurance on your deposits. So it'll all become legal here real soon.
Right. I'm going to talk about one. So yesterday I talked about this, and we brought about it in the beginning. 6 ways to avoid becoming real estate roadkill in 2022. You can just replace real estate agent with mortgage broker, mortgage person, LO, title rep, whatever, escrow officer, whoever relies on getting your own business. Right. And this is the biggest thing. Own your success. Decide it's your year.
Right.
Just because how bad it is out there, there's still, when we show last year, we averaged 268 transactions. There's still transactions going on.
Right.
Why aren't they 1 or 2 or 3 of them yours per month? That would be the question. What do you need to make changes to? I'm not going to go through all the stuff here about like making affirmations. My goodness, I'm Stuart Smalley.
Namaste. Yeah. Oh, I love Stuart Smalley.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it. You need to plan. Follow a business plan.
Yeah.
I'm just going to highlight financial discipline, lead with revenue, treat profits as your product, and track your expenses. If it doesn't, this is the biggest thing. If it doesn't contribute to closed business, get rid of the expense. Stop doing stuff.
Aye.
Yeah, and prompt lead follow-up. That's the biggest thing I talked about. Excuse me. Yesterday was, if you can't get back, if you have a cell phone, you don't answer it all the time, contact front office out of Lodi. Google them. They're an answering service. They'll pick up your phone for you, go through all the people that you don't need, and then transfer it to you, the ones you want.
Right.
So your phone is always answered. They will never tell your clients that they are answering service.
Yeah.
They are only Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, I think it is. And then in the evening, they don't do that. So you should get something like that so you don't lose out on leads, because you got to answer them. I've gotten more transactions because I answered my phone.
Well, you know what? That's something I do. I answer the phone unless it says spam risk, or if I'm in a cockpit flying, or
I know, but
flying.
for $250 a month,
that's
to have
not
somebody
bad.
answer up to 200 and 300 phone calls for you.
Yeah.
And it seems like you don't have to pay this person $2,500 a month to sit in your office and do nothing.
Well, they may not be doing nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really hard to get good people to answer your phone, right?
Hey, look
and
at
as
this.
a salesperson, what?
Someone wants to pick your brain.
Hold on a second. Let me just finish something.
Okay,
Profit driven. This is the biggest thing. Allocate 80% of your time activities to generate new business only. That's what you need to focus on.
Yeah.
20% on everything else. What's the pick the brain? More. Would you, Ed, would you love to connect with you and pick your brain on GLC? Okay. Anytime, Mark. Go High Level is perfect. We have the right guy to set it up for you. Ralph Carrasco.
Yep.
He has Bridge Connection, Bridge Systems. I forget the name.
He's got all those bridges.
Yeah, it's not the favorite name for me. I'm such a better, but the Go High Level, once you get it set up and you have this number that people call through it, and I have one phone just for that, right? But I still have the other to answer our normal stuff, because 90% of the calls are bullshit. Someone trying to get me to sign up with a new loan company or a new wholesaler or this. If I need you, I'll find you. Just like if you are a real estate agent and you need somebody who will get this done for you, I'm right here for you. Just call me. I'll do it for you. But I'm not going to hound you, because I respect your time and how busy we are. So, but I'm here when you need me. Like, I had a couple reach out to me yesterday. I got a couple questions on something you're not going to make any money on. I don't care. What's the question?
Yeah, what's the question?
And so I answered them. A lot of times I get up, especially from Tuolumne County. Can you do a VA loan on a dome house? You can't do any loan on a dome house unless you have enough comps, period. Same with a log cabin.
It's so special.
Yeah, those are special things. You need one in the last 90 days or at least in the last 6 months. They prefer a lot more, but you're not going to have them. But I do a lot of do like that. VA loans on off-grid properties, which is, people are like, what? You can do? Yeah, it's you limit yourself by what you think. So if it's normal for the area, you can get it. That's the whole thing.
And you need the
appraiser needs to say it's normal for the area, which is the way it is way out in this place in Twainhart. I don't know what, it's only 10 minutes from 10 miles from town, but it takes you 40 minutes to get there.
Oh, the roads are really good, huh?
Yeah. So,
wow. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean,
but if anybody here, I'm going to put this out here. Here's my phone number, 209-404-1915. You can Google Ed Parcaut and I come up everywhere. You can direct message me, whatever you need. If you have questions about GHL, that's Go High Level, which is really high level, but High Level website was $25,000. Go High Level was $2,500, because I've had them on Aces 53, that one podcast we do Tuesdays and Thursdays about your business and grow. Well, I deal with Brian Galkey.
How's that guy doing?
He's doing really good. He's speaking a lot now, thank God.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because he needed to.
He's a cool dude.
And he's finally, I told him years ago, you needed to set up coaching, because it's something you want to learn, but you can't really learn on your own. You need to have a coach to help you with that stuff. And he's finally setting it up.
Good.
Thank God. He lost so much. You know what I mean? It's like, and like he said, it's the, what's that? Imposter syndrome that we have as we grow and try to be stage speaking and other stuff we do. And the moral of the story is, only imposters don't have imposter syndrome.
Ooh, that's deep. I'm gonna have to go pick up that microphone.
It doesn't drop the same way when it's on a stand mic.
Yeah, exactly. Or on one of these things.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't be dropping those.
Well, I really didn't have much of anything today. I'll have
well, it's not Wednesday or Friday. That's the only time you have something.
Well, no, I've got stuff. I just it's all below the table. I'll have numbers for Stanislaus County tomorrow. How are the state numbers? I emailed
I didn't.
you.
Yeah, we used to. Though I didn't even talk about them.
Okay, cool. That
Friday was a
through the
quick
20th.
7-minute about what was going
Yeah.
on. There wasn't a whole bunch. I know that's yours. I don't want to.
You don't want to talk all over that crap.
I don't want to take your thunder. Thunder and lightning and everything frightening.
I was like AC/DC. So
no, that wasn't that.
Hit my name. Hit my name. Hit my brain. Uh-oh. I've had another mini stroke.
Again? Do you remember?
No. Yeah. And the cool thing is, I guess it's getting rid of just a part of the brain that knows only like 4 or 5 words. We call it buffering now. When you
yeah. Who was I?
I don't know.
President.
Oh. Come on, man.
That's right. I can't believe it's a sitting president. That was the best.
Oh my God.
Anyway, we'll move on.
Yep.
Let's do it. So what else? So we were here for 20 minutes. Wow, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
But what I'm doing differently now is I'm taking this, uploading it to website afterwards, cut up, and also still doing the podcast. So if you don't catch us live, you can't really listen to it because you're at work. You can always listen to it through the podcast, which is uploaded right after the show.
And found anywhere you find podcasts, right?
Correct.
Real Estate Jerky
every day. Daily. That's correct. And the weekend one is just Real Estate Jerky. And this weekend, we're going to have Courtney. I don't know if you saw that. Courtney
Buford. I like that guy. Hey, I'm going to Vegas here soon.
Contagion. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
I think they do the VA. They talk to veterans like I do.
Oh, cool. I'll be in Vegas in March for way too many days, but I'm going to be there for some fun with my buddies. We're going to do March Madness, and then I'm going to be there for the Remax convention for 4 more days, and I will probably gain all the weight I lose.
What weight you lose?
Up until then.
All right.
And some money. No, I don't gamble. Anyway,
I don't like I used to. I remember in 2005, I'd go there for conferences and 4 or 5, and I'd be playing with 5-10 grand on the tables, and it was like nothing but you can't win with scared money. I heard scared that you're gonna lose it.
Exactly. You know what I heard? Sheep. I fiddle fart around with video poker every now and then, while you're having a couple drinks and chit chatting with some people, and I won 2K. And that was kind of interesting, and you start with $20. Boom. You win 2K. Okay. You're done.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for today. We appreciate you being here. I appreciate the conversation you're having on our stuff with other people.
Absolutely.
Eric.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? If you're not doing video, you're losing out. So get out there and do this video. They're so easy to do these days.
Yeah. Look, we can even do it.
Well, I'm just on cutting it up and just, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
If you look at, Brian Brazil is doing a good job at it.
He really is.
We appreciate you too, Mark. Thank you. Who else? The guy from Tuolumne County,
Brad Von Drack.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
He's doing a great job.
And again, people were going, well, I don't get the likes. I don't get this. Don't do it for that.
Yeah.
Just put the information out there and it'll go. And don't worry about it. It's not about likes. It's not about this. It's about help. You're doing it for that one person.
Yeah.
Where is it? That one person. That's all you're going for. Focus on one person.
Yep.
All right.
And then maybe it'll grow to 2 people.
Like we focus on you, just you. All right. Make it a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Mike, for being here. And thanks everybody for commenting.
It's nice to be back in warm Modesto.
Yeah. 70 today.
Yeah. Love you all. And I wore a sweater. Peace out.
All right. Make it a great day. Bye.
Bye.